What's going on, guys? I am Jaye the Black. Salute to everyone that is tuning in. I want to talk about Chrissy Teigen and her admitting that she had fat from her face removed when she had a discussion about plastic surgery. Now, I'm going to say this. We all know she has tampered with her face a few times. I don't think it's a secret. As you can see right here, this is a video she put up. Cheekbones looking a little bit different. These women are obsessed with trying to stay young. Even though there are women who are older than Chrissy, who look way better than Chrissy, and they've never had to tamper with their face. See, this is what happens when you've been in Hollywood way too long. You tend to want to tamper with your face when you really don't even need to. And if it's a situation where she may have felt like, it's maybe it's a genetic thing. Maybe she felt like her face was just a little bit too round. I've seen women who work out a lot have muscles literally in their face. They have cheekbones that they've developed through working out, not getting surgery, if that's what she was looking for. But they all look for shortcuts. And what's funny is that she has all this time on her hands. She's not really doing much. She can look to naturally try to remedy whatever problem she may be having as far as looking more toned. Going back and forth to surgeons to me is not the answer, because it sets a bad example. She has a huge following of people who follow her for whatever reason, and they will listen to people like this, and they will go to these surgeons and they will go get work done, and it will not look as professional as people say her face looks now, because some of her face from recently, she has looked very weird. Okay, she looks like she had been going to get her face tampered with a little bit too much, but she's trying to keep up with the younger women and trying to keep John from wanting to deal with other women besides her. Let's get into this article from the Daily News or the Daily Mail. So she's been honest about her journey with sobriety and recently celebrated 50 days alcohol free. And Chrissy admitted she had fat removed from her face in a candid chat about cosmetic surgery on Instagram stories. The 35-year-old cookbook author was finally seeing the results from a fat removal procedure, more commonly known as the cheek reduction surgery. What is it with these lazy heifers, man? They so quick to go and run to the plastic surgeon. How about you actually work on yourself instead of running to the surgeon? Because let me say something, Chrissy. When you actually really, really start to look older, are you just going to continue to run to the surgeon and continue to get your face tampered with? Because that's all I see in these situations. Because she's somebody that I think has a lot of women that watch her. They support her. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, in a year or so, she's going to be right back in the surgeon, probably less than that, to get even more work done. And she's only 35 years old. And how many times has she tampered with her face? I could see if she was in her 50s, maybe in her 60s, she want to look a little bit younger, right? She's never tampered with her face before, but she's 35 years old and had multiple surgeries on her face. And she's continuing to do so because she's trying to keep up in the crowds of the Hollywood, and she's not doing a very good job of that. Now, she's appreciating the work that she had done now, but what happens, let's say you have another child. Let's say you actually refuse. Now, I don't know. I don't really follow her that closely, her social media like that. Maybe y'all will see differently. But you actually try to work on maybe reducing body fat. I don't know. But to go run to the plastic surgeon is not the answer. And it sets a very bad example. She should be telling her followers the dangers of getting these work done. But she's not, because she's pro-surgery. And you could be pro-surgery. But everybody's not going to get the same results. They're just not. They're not going to get the same results as a Chrissy is getting. And the thing is, Chrissy's an airhead herself. So, when you're dealing with people like this, they think that they're smarter than they really are. And they're not. Let's see. I did that Dr. Diamond fat removal thing here. She told her 35 million followers, and since I quit drinking, I'm really seeing the results and I like it. Yeah, I did it. What? So maybe it was the alcohol. See, if you stay off the alcohol, okay, and focus on fitness and focus on being a better person, because sometimes when you are a bad human being, you're going to need to focus on making yourself into a better human being. But people like Chrissy don't know how to be a good human being. All she knows how to do is drink and tweet and get herself canceled instead of trying to work on herself as a human being. Just last week, Chrissy revealed she's in the longest streak ever without booze after first experimenting with sobriety back in November following her tragic pregnancy loss. They're really trying to play up the sympathetic card for this moron. Let's see. Teigen had been open about her complicated relationship with alcohol in the past and also has a history of alcohol abuse in her family, but confessed the possibility of drinking again someday. Of course she's going to drink again someday. When things start to go good, she's going to get right back on the bottle. Got me up here stuttering. She's going to get right back on the bottle. Watch. Chrissy shared a video of her laying on the floor with she and husband John Legend's 2 children, Luna and Miles. Today is my 50th day of sobriety streak. It should be nearly a year, but I had a few wine hiccups in the road. This is my longest streak yet, she began. I still don't know if I'll never drink again, but I do know it no longer serves me in any way. I don't get more fun. I don't dance. I don't get relaxed. I get sick. I fall asleep and wake up sick, having missed what was probably a fun day. You know why, Chrissy? Because Chrissy, you're not a good human being. And when you're not a good human being, that's what's going to occur, Chrissy. And the thing is this, if she's bettering her life as a person, more power to her. You know, I guess because, Trump isn't around anymore and she doesn't get pats on the back for, going at him like she did before, and people are going at her. Now she needs to focus her energy elsewhere, which is getting herself clean, getting herself together, focusing on herself, and not running to the surgeon every opportunity that she gets. Chrissy first got sober in late November and announced just days ahead of the new year that she had reached 4 weeks. She embarked on the journey as a way to help herself heal following the loss she and Legend's son Jack due to partial placenta abruption in late September at just 20 weeks. The Chrissy's court star credited a book she had received, Holly Whitaker's Quit Like a Woman, the radical choice to not drink in a culture obsessed with alcohol, as the reason for her lifestyle change. She told her followers at the time, I was done with making a idiot of myself in front of people. I'm still embarrassed, tired of day drinking and feeling like shit by 6, not being able to fall asleep. Well, this is her being candid. Again, I think this is where Chrissy should be. She should not be on social media tweeting about things, making herself look bad. And she's been doing it for the last couple of years. And she needs to continue on this path. But I don't know, man. When you're dealing with these Holly weirdos, man, they have a lot of issues, man. And it's hard for some of them to get over them, especially women like Chrissy, okay? But y'all let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Make sure you like this video and share it.